Public School. I'm your science teacher. We are learning chapter 3, atoms and molecules. Now, we have already completed with this chapter, but what is left with us is the word problems. Now, this is really important because this word problems will go further in your higher studies also. Now, we have seen there are certain symbols we use. Number of moles is equal to small m, right? Given mass, number of mole is equal to, we will use small n. Given mass, we use small m, right? Molar mass, we are going to use capital M. Given number of particles, we use capital N, and Avogadro's number, right? And Avogadro's number we use NO. Now there are two formulas we have, right? We have two formula. If you find out the number of moles, it is we given mass upon molecular mass upon molar mass. So basically N is equal to small m upon capital M. This is one formula, and the other formula is N is equal to given number of particles upon Avogadro's number, that is N upon N0. So basically we have two formulas to find out number of moles, small m upon capital M and capital M upon N0. Please write down this thing in your book because it is really important. All things are based on these questions. Number of moles, given mass, molecular mass, given number of particles, Avogadro's number. Okay, let's see the first one. Now, in this one they have already given to you, right? They have already solved. We are going to solve from our textbook. Okay. So here what they are talking is, if 0.24 gram sample of a compound of oxygen and boron was found by analysis, so total it is 0.24 gram. But when you bifurcate, you will get 0.096 gram of boron and 0.11144 gram of oxygen. We just have to find out the percentage. So it's very simple. Percentage whenever we do, right? Percentage of boron. When I say percentage of boron, okay. So percentage of boron. When we talk about percentage of boron, we simply say given mass of boron is this, total mass is 0.24 into 100, remember, and when you calculate it is 40%. So it is as simple as it is. The way we used to find out the regular percentage, percentage means what? Given proportion upon total into 100. Now percentage of oxygen, so percentage of oxygen is 0.144 into 100 upon total, so that makes it 60%. So this is actually how we can find out the percentage. Okay, got it what I said? Fine, let's see the next one. They said 3 gram of carbon is burned in 8 gram of oxygen and 11 gram of carbon dioxide is produced. What mass of carbon dioxide will be formed when 3 gram of carbon is burned with 50 gram of oxygen? 50 gram of oxygen, right? So what did they say? What is the law of chemical combination? So here it is not a word problem actually. They said whenever a carbon and oxygen mix, 3 gram of carbon require only 8 gram of oxygen only. So here we have 3 gram of oxygen, but we have 50 gram of oxygen. That doesn't mean that 50 gram of oxygen is utilized. Only 8 gram of oxygen is only utilized with 3 gram. So what is the remaining oxygen? 42 gram of oxygen remain inactive. So what law? We learn two law. So this is law of constant proportion. Okay. Then there are certain chemical formulas and all that the solutions I am going to provide you. Let's see question number this one, 7th. What is the mass of 1 mole of nitrogen? Now see, they have already given you mole, right? So mole is N is equal to 1 mole. They ask you mass, so we don't have capital small m. Now what is the molecular mass of nitrogen? That is 14 gram. Okay, so which is N is equal to small m upon capital M. This is given as 1 is equal to small m is we are finding, capital M is 14. So M is equal to 1 into 14. So it's 14 gram. Simple. Okay. Similarly, let's see the second one. It says 4 mole of aluminum atoms. Now what is the atomic mass of aluminum? 27. So it's same formula. Here N is given as 4 mole. Small m we are finding, capital M it is already given 27. Okay. So we can say small n is equal to capital M. So small m is equal to 27 into 4. That gives you 108 gram. Got it? So it's very easy. Similarly, 10 moles of sodium sulfate. Now first of all we have to find out Na2SO3. We have to find out the, so 2 into Na plus 3 in O and 1 S. So 2 Na 23, 3 into 16 and S we can say 32. Right. So don't worry about this atomic mass, Na, oxygen and S. These numbers are all we will provide you in the exam. So it is 1260 gram. Now, so basically small n is given as 10 mole, small m we are finding and capital M we got it as 1260 gram. Now let's see, M is equal to small n into capital M. Sorry, wait, not this one, it's 126. That makes it 10 into 126, so it's 1260 gram. Okay. So that is how you will find out the mass. Now we have to now convert into mole. So what is given to you is, gram is given to you. So it is M is given to you as 12 gram. N we are finding, and capital M, as what I said, we always have to remember. So it is oxygen gas. Oxygen gas is O2. So it is 2 into 16, 32 gram. Okay. So we have to find out N. So it is capital M upon small m upon this thing. Okay. So it is 12 upon 32. So it is 0.375 mole. So it is only one formula we keep on utilizing in another round and round way, right? Let's see the next one. 12 gram. So 12 gram of water. So small m given is 12 gram water. So capital M, when you find out H2O. So 2 into H plus O. So 2 into 1 plus 16. So it is 2 plus 16, 18. So small n is equal to small m upon capital M, that is 12 upon 18, that is equal to 1.11 mole. Okay. Then 22 gram of carbon dioxide. So small m is 22 gram, capital M is CO2, right, which turns out to be 44 gram. So N is equal to 22 upon 44, that is equal to 0.5 mole. Are you getting? So it is C plus 2 into O, like this. Let's see next. Now they ask you to find out the mass, right? Then they ask you to find out mass. Again the same thing as what we find out in question number 7. So it's like 0.2 mole of oxygen, 0.2 mole. So small s given as 0.2 mole. It oxygen atoms, right? So oxygen atom is, capital M is 16 gram. Again I am telling you this 16 gram or thing will provide you in the question only. We are finding small m. So we know the formula, small m is equal to capital M into N, 16 into 0.2. So that is equal to 3.2 gram. That's it. Okay. Similarly, the same next question, small n is equal to 0.5 mole, capital M. Capital M has what I said, water molecule, H2O, right? So H2O is what we already learned, 18 gram, small m. Small m is equal to 18 into 0.5. That gives you 9 gram. Okay. Getting me what I am trying to say? Fine. Let's see next. Calculate the number of molecules of sulfur present in 16. Number of molecules. So basically we are finding the number of molecules. So now capital N we have to find out. Small n, mole is given to us is, no, they have given us gram. So small m is given as 16 gram. Now sulfur, solid sulfur, 16 gram of, so it is acid, capital 8 is acid, 8 into S. So 8 into 32, that is 256 gram. And they are asking you N0, that is Avogadro's number is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. See, we need to find out capital N. Now we have two formulas of M, small m upon capital M. Sorry, we have two formulas of N, that is mole. Small n is equal to N upon N0. When we compare these two, we get N upon N0. Okay, so small m is 16 gram, this is 256, capital N, and 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. That makes N is equal to, when you calculate this, we will get 3.011 into 10 raised to 20 molecules. Got it? Cross multiply it and we'll get down this many molecules. So sometimes they ask you questions to find out number of molecules also, or sometimes the molecules are given and they ask you to find out mole. Let's see the next one. Now in the next question they say calculate the aluminum ions present in gram. So basically small m is given, capital M is given as 27U, and they ask you to find out number of ions. So again they ask you to find out capital N, the same formula we will use. Small m is given as 0.051 gram, capital M 27U, sorry it is Al2O3, aluminum ions, aluminum oxide, so Al2O3. When you calculate this, it turns out to be 102 gram. Okay, it is like 2 into Al plus 3 into O. Al is what? 27 and O is 16, that is why make it 102. Small m we have to, capital N we have to find out, N0 we already know. N0 is Avogadro's number, 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. M upon capital M, N upon N0. So it is 0.051 upon 102 capital N, 6.022 into 10 raised to 23, that gives you capital N is equal to capital N is equal to, when you calculate it, it turns out to be 6.022 into 10 raised to 20 molecules. Okay, that's it. Okay, understood the word problems they have given. So with this we have completed the chapter. You see the illustration questions also. Try to ask me whatever you are not getting, I'll surely help you. We have to find out all these molecular masses. See, in the bracket they have already given you Zn, Na, K, Cu like this. I will also give you in the questions. You simply have to multiply and add it, that gives you molecular mass. Okay, so that's it for a day. We will start a new chapter of biology from the next step. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.